What is happening in Delta State is not culture. It is violence, it is abuse, and it's criminal. The essence of culture is supposed to be to what? Protect the people, preserve their identity, at the same time, create governance that sustains a community to be able to work, to live together in harmony. And this is not a gender-based policy, it's a human-based policy. Both man and human alike are supposed to coexist within that system for that culture, for that policy to thrive. No matter how old a culture is, as long as it's embedded in violating human rights, women's rights, assaulting them, stripping them, that culture needs to be abolished. See, we're no more in the age where information, intelligence, and certain things are only accessible to certain class of people. So the empowerment of women and the empowerment that women have come, the alignment, their awareness and their awakening, and the capacity and the ability that a woman has found in recent times. It's not like what we used to have before, when her voice is sunken more and policies have been created not to allow us see, know, or do. Now women see, they know, and they do. And anything that will strip them of the autonomy of existence needs to be frowned on and needs to be looked upon. Guys, my brothers, I have a son, I have a daughter. So I am not biased when it comes to humanity. But we have to also work with what? Data. I have taken the charge where to say, look, I will do what I can as a woman to show up the best possible way I need to show as a female identity or a female expression of humanity. The male expression of humanity needs to rise up now towards its own kind and say, enough is enough. Because if you are flying a plane right now and they tell you that this particular flight has a 50% chance of crashing, you're not going to fly that plane. If they tell you that if they say, Kaffy, if you take this drug, there's 30% chance you're going to be mad, I'm not going to take that drug. Let alone if we say there's a 10% increase in rape, there's a 30% increase in assault on women, there's a 40%, there's a data showing that 40% of violent crimes is caused by men. There are so many data out there, numbers out there, facts out there, pointing at male perpetrators of those things. It is time. It is time to hold fellow men accountable. There is a moral mind decadence going on in our men, in our boys, and it's being nurtured and is hidden behind culture and policies. It is being protected by culture and policies. There are certain things that is pure inhumane behavior. It has nothing to do with the respect or the preservation of the ego or the validation another one gender needs over the other. Both men and women alike, even women that are enabling situations. We all need to arise now that anything that is contributing to that factor, we need to rise for it. We need to rise against it, sorry. We can't be having more women conferences than men conferences. Men, you need to do a lot more. And we all need to be in each other's conversation. We all need to be in the conversation. Men need to understand what is going on with women. Women need to understand what is going on with men. But right now, as it is, the most pressing matter is that this violence against women cannot be ignored anymore. Look at the display. It's such a shameful thing. For even the way we even pride ourselves with the African cultural heritage. How can we even call this one a cultural heritage, for goodness sake? It's high time. It's high time right now that silence should no longer be tolerated. We should see men rise up, because this silence now, it's any silence with this kind of situation now looks like you are being complacent or you are being an accomplice or whatever that is going on. And it happens to your daughter, I don't think you want to understand how it will be. And kudos to the men that are speaking up about the situation. But beyond speaking, we need to act. We need to be able to take charge. All this idea of bro code, That bro code is, I don't even know what to call it. I think it's a very harmful idea, the way it is being used. I've had to speak to a few friends of mine that are men, and some of them are saying that right now they are now trying to be very conscious about doing male communities so that men can now have communities that hold them accountable for bad behavior. And as human beings, we need to, because the whole idea of existence was not, it's not in isolation of both, either a man or a woman. It's not in isolation. I don't have control. If I get pregnant right now, I don't have control of the idea of whether only boys will be coming out of my stomach or only girls will be coming out of my stomach. Both men and women will be birthed, whether we like it or not, which means that by virtue of ordinance and divinity, men and women must exist in this world. So we must find a way to exist and coexist together. We must, and we must speak from that space. Whether one gender is doing one thing by more than the other is one thing that we have to fight. That's one layer. Another layer is that how can both gender start holding themselves accountable? And women, they keep saying women are not angry enough. It's because of policies that don't allow them to go out and fight for their right. Because when they even go out to fight, the system is fighting them back. The woman will be raped and she go and report and they'll be asking her, what did you wear? Yes, there is room for the nuance of those people that are not even watchful or protective of themselves and put themselves in a certain position, not by virtue of what they wear, maybe by environment, which you can actually take yourself out of. There are different nuances to how things happen, but the general ideology is crazy. When the assault is not what is in focus, but the assaulted is now being the one questioned. That is not a man or woman situation. That is a derailed human thinking, a deranged human thinking. And whether we like it or not, there's a decay in our mindset, both men and women alike. But for men, a charge is on you guys. A charge is on you guys. A charge is on you because the data doesn't lie. The data doesn't lie. It is high, and it is too high to be ignorant about it. And as much as we're not going to hate the idea of man, we're going to have to speak when man is falling short of part of his divine role of protecting his environment. We have got to do better. Culture should never give crime a voice. It should never give crime a voice. This situation that is happening around is not isolated. It's a global problem. Across different countries, different cultures, different communities, is heavy report of the rate of the amount of crime committed against women. It's enough for women to say, "What till we do you to exist? What till we do you?" And for those men that are trying to understand why, they're not even given a platform to speak. We need to do something. Policymakers, governance, what is of old? We have evolved. And women are going to reclaim their divine role on earth. You can't silence it, you can't silence truth. It will evolve, and if it takes a revolution for it to do that, it will do that. Because it's human first before woman. It's human first before man. And humanity has been designed to survive. Let's do better.